come to question number 6. So here some pairs are given to you. That pairs, you have to find out which pair represent the same rational number, right? So what you have to do is here, so in such type of case where -7, one rational number is negative and one other number is positive, in this type of case we can't get any equivalent rational number, right? For example, when we cut this, I have take a -7 and 21. So when I cut this one, I'll get -1 upon 3, and when I cut this 3 by 9, I get 1 upon 3. The problem is that in first case I am getting a negative sign, that is not equal to, this symbol is not equal to, right? So -1 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 3. 1 by 3, right? Because one is negative and another one is positive. So hence this -7 by 21 and 3 by 9, either you can write do not represent same rational number, right? So does not okay. Hope it's clear to you. Just go through it. Okay, now come to the question number 2. That is -16 by 20 and 20 by -25. So just I want to make it clear one thing. Whenever you see a sign in a denominator, okay, basically in denominator we don't use negative signs. Okay, so what you have to do is first we will just remove this negative sign by multiplying with -1. Okay, the first step that we are going to do, that this 20 by -25, we will just multiply with -1. Why we are multiplying with -1? So that this negative sign and this negative sign get cancelled, right? So it will become what? -20 upon 25. Okay, so we got the new rational number here. So earlier, now this is the new rational number. So now we are going to solve it. -16 by 20, when we cut this, we will get -4 by 5. Okay, same way when we do this one, -20 upon 25, again we will cut it, but we will get -4 upon 5, right? So -4 upon 5 here also and -4 upon 5 here also. So hence -16 upon 20 and 20 upon -25. Cut this, do not represent the same rational number. Okay, it is very easy. But one thing, keep it in your mind. Just when you see a negative sign in the denominator, just replace it with multiplying with -1 and make the denominator positive, then solve the question. Okay, just go through it. Okay, now come to question number 3. So question number 3, the question is -2 by 3 and 2 by 3. So how to solve this? First we are going to just cancel the sign, because two negative signs are there, we can cancel it. So this -2 and this -3 sign get cancelled, so it will become 2 by 3, and that is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so here hence -2 by -3 and 2 by 3 represents same rational number. Okay, it was very easy. So just go through it. Okay, now come to the next one. That is question 7. 4, 5, 6 is homework for you. Same thing what we did in the previous question. Same you have to do, okay? You have to cut and cancel it and see whether it is same rational number, it represent the same rational number or not, okay? So here the next question is minus 5 by 9 and here 5 by minus 9. So here we can see there is a negative sign in the denominator. First we are going to change this one. So it will become like this, 5 by minus 9 multiplied by minus 1, okay? So minus 5 by 9, okay? So here also minus 5 by 9 and the question is minus 5 by 9 that is equal to minus 5 by 9. So here this question number 7 also represent the same rational number, right? So here the negative sign was in the denominator, so we have replaced it by multiplying with minus 1. This minus and this minus get cancelled, okay? So it becomes positive. Now our denominator is positive, right? So 5 by minus 5 by 9 and 5 by minus 9 represents same rational number. Okay, this was all about question number 6. So 4, 5, 6 is homework for you. Just go through it. Okay, now come to question number 7. The question number 7 is minus 5 by 9 and 5 by minus 9. So here the problem is, again we are having a negative sign in the denominator. So first we are going to change this sign, right? And about this one, the sign is get cancelled. So I'm going to take the first one now. It get cancelled, so it will become 5 by 9. Okay, now 5 by, next one is 5 by minus 9 will multiply with minus 1 and minus 1 so that we can replace this negative sign. So this get cancelled, so it will become minus 5 by 9. Okay, now in the denominator there is no negative sign. Here also there is no negative sign, but the problem is first answer is we are having 5 by 9 and next answer what we are having minus 5 by 9. Okay, but they are not equal. So this is a symbol of not equal to, right? So here in this question 5 by 9 is not equal to minus 5 by 9. So minus 5 by minus 9 and 5 by minus 9 do not represent the same rational number. Okay, so just go through it. Hello students, hope you are doing well and fine. So today we are going to continue with the same exercise, that is 9.1 with question number 7, right? So here as I have written, you have to find the simplest form of the rational number, right? And our first question is minus 8 by 6. Second one is 25 upon 45, right? This is the first one and this is the second one. So simplest form you have studied in class 6 also and class 5 also, right? Same thing we have to do, just we have to cut it and find out the answer, right? So here minus 8 by 6 is given. You can cut it with the table of 2. So 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, and the final answer is minus 4 by 3. So you have to cut till not got any substitute. Okay. So minus 4 by 3. So here 4 comes in the table of 4 and 3 comes in the table of 3. So this is the final answer. Right. Same way we have to do this one also. Question is 25 upon 45. Let's start with the table of 5. 5 5s are 25 and 5 9s are 45. The answer is 5 by 9. And be careful about the signs. If the question having a negative sign, so in the answer also this negative sign should be there. And if the question is positive, so no need to put any sign there. Just write the answer. Okay, just divide it properly. So here the final answer is 5 by 9, right? So, and question number 4th one, that is D part, and minus 8 by 10, right? So this minus 8 by 10 we can cut it. So 2 4s are and 5s are. So final answer is minus 4 by 5. Okay. So hope it is clear to you. It is very easy. And one question I have not done, that is the C one. Third one is homework for you. Right? It is very simple. Just you have to cut it and write the answer. And one thing I want to tell you, be clear with the sign, negative sign and the positive sign. Wherever the negative sign is required, put the negative sign there. And if the question is positive, no need to put any sign there, right? Just divide it and write the answer. So here also just divide it and write the answer. So here the number was negative, that's why negative came in the final answer also. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Just go through it. Okay, now come to the next question, number 8. So here we have to put the sign, which one is greater or smaller, right? Or equal to. Clear? So one thing I want to make it clear before starting this exercise. So in this type of questions, we have to find the LCM, right? Now I want to tell you, if the question is in fraction, right? This is called fraction numbers, right? Fraction, and this type of box is given to you, or comma is given to you, right? Suppose instead of this, comma is given to you, right? Then, or plus sign is given to you, okay? Or minus sign, right? Doing the fraction, box, comma, plus or minus, right? If these are the conditions, then only you have to find the LCM, right? No need to find LCM in multiplication or division. Okay, so be very careful while doing multiplication and division. No LCM is required there. Clear? Why I am telling this? Because in exam I have seen few papers, so there it was the question of multiplication was there, right? So you have done the LCM there, so no need to find LCM in multiplication or division, right? Only these are the conditions where you have to find the LCM. When a box is given to you, right, and this type of question is there, here you have to find the LCM. If only comma is given to you, there you have to find the LCM. If plus or minus, addition or subtraction is given to you, then only you have to find the LCM. Okay, so this is the question. So here minus 5 by 7 and 2 by 3 is given, right? So here we are going to find the LCM. So LCM of 7 and 3. See, 7 and 3 both are different numbers, both are coming in different tables. So just multiply directly, okay? So 7 into 3, that is 21, okay? 7 3 is a 21. If the numbers are coming in the same table, then only you can find it. Then you can do like this, 8 or 6, right? So here both the numbers are coming in different tables, so multiply directly. So we got the LCM, that is 21. So after finding the LCM, what you have to do is, we want the denominator should be same with 21, right? We want this 21 should come this side and this side. Only denominator I am talking about. So minus 5 by 7 and 2 by 3. So first we'll find out. See, in the table of 3, 7 times it is coming, and in the table of 7, 3 times are coming. So 7 3s are, and you have to multiply both the sides, numerator and denominator, with the same number, right? So here 7 and 7. So minus 15 and 21, and here 14 and 21. So if you see, now our denominators are same, okay? Now the denominators are same. We are having 21 and 21 here also, but the problem is, one is minus 15 and another is 14, right? One is positive and another one is negative number. So which one is greater? A positive number, okay? So 2 by 3 is greater. You can write it like this also. It will make it separate, and 2 by 3 is greater than minus 5 by 7. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Just go through it. Okay, now come to the next one. So here also 5 and 7 both are coming in different tables. Okay, 7 comes in the table of 7, 5 comes in the table of 5. So here we have to find the LCM again. So in this type of questions, we have to find the LCM, that you have to keep it in your mind. LCM of 7 and 5, that is 35. Okay, multiply directly. So again the same thing what we did in the previous question, minus 4 by 5. Now we got the LCM and we want the LCM in the denominator. So multiply this minus 4 by 5 with 7. This 7, right? And this whole minus 5 by 7, you just multiply with this 5. Okay, in both the case you will get 35 in the denominator. So 7 into 4 minus 28, right? And here 35 minus 25. So hope you have studied in the integers chapter. So when we are talking about negative numbers, right? Negative numbers, the smaller numbers are always greater than the bigger one, right? Only in negative number, we are talking about only in negative number, the smaller numbers are greater. So here don't get confused. Here we are having minus 28 by 35, and here we are having minus 25 by 35. So which one is greater? Smaller one, that is minus 25 by 35, that is minus 4 by 5, minus 5 by 7 is greater. So always remember one thing. So in a negative number, always smaller number are greater. Okay, just go through it. Okay, now come to the next question, that is minus 7 by 8 and 14 by minus 16. As we discussed about the negative sign in the denominator in the previous question, previous questions right here. So here also a negative number came in the denominator. First we are going to change the sign of this one, right? So this 14 by 16. First we'll just cut this number with 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are, right? Now we got the number that is 7 by minus 8. Now what we will do, we will just replace the sign, right? So just for replacing the sign, what you have to do, you have to multiply with minus 1 and minus 1. So what we will get, minus 7 upon 8, right? So here in this question, minus 7 upon 8 and it is equal to minus 7 upon 8. In both the case we are getting the same number, right? So just in this question, minus 7 by 8 is equal to minus 7 by 8. Okay, it represents the same rational number, right? Just go through it. Okay, now come to question number 7th one, right? So it is very easy question, right? So we know that 0 is a positive and here is a negative. So which one is greater? Simple, it is 0 is greater than minus 7 by 6. And question number 4, 5, 6 is homework for you. Same thing, same way what we did in this exercise, same you have to do. There also you have to find the LCM. You have to find out whether the given rational number, which one is greater. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Just go through it. Now come to the question number 9. So here also fraction numbers are given to you. As I told you, if you see a fraction number, in between that you see a box, comma, plus, minus, then only you have to find the LCM. So here we have seen comma is given there and we have to find out which one is greater. So here also we have to find the LCM, right? So no need to find LCM in multiplication and division. Again, I am telling you, just keep it in your mind, okay? So here also 3 and 2 denominators are not same. We have to find the LCM. So same thing what we did in the previous exercise. So 3 2s are 6. So our LCM is 6. We have to make the denominator same with 6, right? So what you have to do is 2 by 3 and here 5 by 2. Multiply with 2 and here multiply with 3. Okay. The final answer is 4 by 6 and here the final answer is 15 by 6. Okay. So both are positive number. In one number we get 4 by 6 and another we got 15 by 6. Okay, we have to find out which one is greater here. So 2 by 3 and 5 by 2, and we compare 4 by 6 and 15 by 6. This is greater, so this is greater. So here we complete the solution, right? Just go through it. Nothing complicated. What we did in the previous exercise, same thing you have to do here also. Here, comma is given in the previous question, box was given there, right? Just go through it. Okay, now come to the next question. Here also we got minus 5 by 6 and minus 4 by 3, right? So here also the denominators are not same. We have to find the LCM. So LCM of 6 and 3. See, 6 and 3 are coming in the same table. So which one is greater here? 6. So LCM is 6 now, right? So since the LCM is 6, no changes should be made here because already the denominator is having 6, right? So changes we have to make here. So this is 5 by minus 5 by 6, and for this minus 4 by 3, what we will do? We will multiply with 2, right? So minus 4 into 2, that is minus 8 and 6. So as I told you, in negative numbers, the smaller numbers are always greater, right? So here we are having minus 5 by 6 and minus 8 by 6. The denominator of both the rational numbers are same here. We are having minus 5 and minus 8. As I told you, in negative numbers, the greater numbers are always smaller, right? Always smaller. So here minus 8 is smaller. Okay, so which one is greater? Minus 5 by 6. So in negative numbers, always smaller numbers are greater and always greater numbers are smaller. Okay, so here the greater number is minus 8, that is smaller, and smaller number is minus 5, that is greater. Okay, so this is the final answer. So minus 5 by 6 is greater than minus 4 by 3. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Just go through it. Okay, now next question, that is 3 and 4 is homework for you. Now come to question number 5. So question number 5 is here. It's a mixed number. First we converted it into improper fraction, then we will solve it. Okay, so this 7 3 is 21. 21 plus 2, 23 minus 23 by 7, and 5 3 is 15. 16 17 18 19. So next one is minus 19 upon 5. So here again 7 and 5 are in the denominators. We have to find the LCM. So LCM of 7 into 5, that is 35. So 23 by 7 into 5 and minus 19 upon 5 into 7 upon 7. So 5 3s are 15, carry y to 10 plus 1, 11. So 115 upon 35, 7 9 the 63, 36, 7 1 the 7 plus 6 is 13. So 35. So we are having a negative sign. So okay, is equal to minus 115 upon 35, and here also minus 133. Okay, so again we have to compare which one is greater here. As I told you in the previous question, 35 and 35. So greater number is smaller, smaller number is greater. So here 115 is greater as compared to 133 because of negative sign, right? So same way, so we got 23, don't write 23 here, just write minus 3 2 by 7 is greater than minus 3 4 by 5. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Just go through it and practice this type of questions. Again I am telling, if you are solving a fraction number, in between if box is given there or comma is there or plus or minus, okay, only 4 options are there, right? Box, plus, minus and comma. In this case only you have to find the LCM, otherwise there is no need. Okay, so don't need to find LCM in multiplication and division. Okay, keep it in your mind. Okay, just go through it. Okay, so hope it is clear. So today we are going to do up to question number 9. So practice the homework, do the homework, practice all the questions properly, and hope it is the concept of LCM is clear to you. Okay, after finding the LCM you have to make the denominator same. Okay, so practice all the questions, do the homework, and if you have any doubt just drop your message in campus here. Okay, till then take care. Thank you.